Afternoon, members, and welcome to this afternoon's meeting of Castle Douglas Common Good Fund Committee. Considering that apologies, we're all here, and I agree to remote participation. Take us to number 2 on the agenda, declarations of interest. Any members got any declarations of interest relating to these? Nothing coming up. Takes us on to item 3, minutes of previous meeting, 2nd October for approval. Are members happy to approve these minutes? Pauline.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to say I'd mentioned this morning getting slightly confused that the terminology used in the minutes just could be a little bit confusing. I don't think it's anything major, but page 8, it notes at the start, one member present via MS Teams is agreed by the chair being John Young. So I think it's just the grammar that would assume from that John was chair, but actually at that meeting, Councillor Howie, you were chair. So it's no biggie, but it might just be, we might want to be a bit more careful how we word that going forward. Thanks.
Very good. John's got that, nothing else. Takes us on to item 4, Castle Douglas Common Good Property Update. Report by Assistant Director, Transport and Infrastructure. Colin, are you happy to take us through your report, please?
Thank you, Chair. The report notes and details of the requests made by members at the previous Castle Douglas Common Good meeting in regards to actual Common Good property, the rental forecast for 25-26, and an update on the capital works at the Castle Douglas Clock Tower. And I'm happy to take any questions members might have.
Very good. Members, any question for Colin on his report? Pauline.
Colin, thank you so much for doing this report. It makes it a lot clearer for us as members as to what's actually currently on the Common Good. I think Councillor Young and I had a wee issue with a property where the clock tower is, and I just wondered if you could update us as to whether or not things are moving in the right direction for the person that owns a property next door to the Common Good property there, just in fairness to that owner, to make sure that she is being treated with equality and that things are sort of being updated and upgraded so as to protect her property as well next door. And on that subject matter, you've done a great job updating the property and dealing with the dry rot, because it was very challenging, I know that, and the shop certainly looks a lot better for the owner of that, the 2 properties on the corner and just round the corner. So just any updates on that would be great through yourself, Chair. Thank you, Colin.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Councillor Drysdale. Yes, with regard to the clock tower itself, it has been one of these scenarios where we fix one bit and we find another bit. So it's been a bit of a comprehensive scheme of works, which I understand is coming to a close, and we'll be able to relocate tenants, etc., and maybe even look to dispose of the clock tower flat. In terms of the adjoining property, I'm not as familiar with, but what I'll commit to members is getting a brief and circulate it with members as to the what, where, when, why and how, just so members are fully appraised of that.
Very good. Any other questions from members? Nothing coming forward. Okay, the recommendations, 2.1, we were asked to note the properties that from the Castle Douglas Common Good Property Portfolio at detailed 4.1. 2.2, the properties that are currently leased to tenants as detailed in paragraph 4.2. 2.3, the rental forecast for financial year 25-26 as detailed in paragraph 4.3. And 2.4, the position in regard to the ongoing capital works at Castle Douglas Clock Tower and the associated impact on neighbouring properties. Are members happy to note as outlined? I take it we are. Well, members.
Yes, happy to note.
Thank you, John. Any? Sorry, somebody else come in there. No. Pauline.
Can I come back
yes.
in, Chair? Oh,
yes.
Thanks, Chair. It was just to say, yeah, happy to note and agree that we will receive an update on the associated property if it's possible to add that in through yourself, Chair. Thanks.
I'm sure it is. Okay. Very good. takes us on to item 5 of the agenda, any other business deemed urgent by the chair due to the need for a decision. I have no other business as such, and so members, that will bring us to a close of this particular meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, members.
Thank you.